Hi, my name is Alex Cantu with Industrial Video Control, and we want to thank you for your purchase. Today, I'm going to show you how to deploy and operate your new MVT-3002 surveillance trailer. This is the trailer coupler used for towing the trailer. Right now, it's in the locked position with the safety pin locked down. To unlock it, you'll first need to release the safety pin lever, pull the pin out, pull the lever to put it in the open position. This is open, so now the ball hitch can go into the coupler. To lock it back into place, you will pull the lever, lock it back down, insert the safety pin back into the locked position, and insert the safety pin down. Our trailers come equipped with safety chains that must be attached to the towing vehicle when transporting the unit. This is the tow light cable that must be connected to the towing vehicle to operate the brake and signal lights of the unit. This is the wheel jockey. This will hold the front weight of the trailer. You have the crank lever to lock it into place and raise it. You have the bottom lever, if you pull out, to lower and raise the wheel, lock it back into place. You have the front lever, you pull it out, and to lock the wheel jockey in the upright position. To redeploy it, unlock the front lever, pull down the wheel, and lower the wheel until it touches the ground. And this must be deployed at all times for safety to make sure that the front weight of the trailer is always stabilized. The trailer units are equipped with 4 outriggers on all 4 corners. To begin deployment, you'll first need to release the locking pin up at the top. You will then pull the outrigger out until the unit clicks back into place. You will then begin lowering the foot. To lower the foot, you will release the bottom pin, take the pin out of the hole, and lower the foot until the next available hole. You will then insert the pin back into place. To lower the foot to get it flush to the ground, you will release the top pin, attach the crank, and lower or raise the foot depending on your needs. You will need to do this on all 4 outriggers. You will also need to make sure, once they are all on the ground, that the unit is fully stabilized and leveled. To do that, you'll use the bubble leveler up at the top. When towing the vehicle, you'll need to put all the outriggers back into position. To do that, you will release the bottom pin, raise the foot all the way to the top, lock the foot back into place with the pin, open the locking pin up at the top, and push the outrigger all the way back into place until you hear the lock. This is the trailer's mast and top camera box. This is our base model, but it can be equipped with cameras and strobe lights to your liking. The mast itself is operated by the winch. You can control the winch by using the remote on the exterior. Before operating the mast, make sure to use the control at the fully extended length of the pigtail. The mast includes 2 key safety features: color blocks that indicate when you're approaching maximum height, and an internal sensor that prevents the mast from overextending. Before towing, always ensure the mast is fully lowered. When properly secured with guy wires, the mast is rated to withstand winds up to 60 miles per hour. For instructions on how to properly attach the guy wires, refer to the MVT-3002 trailer manual. Once the mast is fully raised, you need to make sure to always insert the safety pin. To do so, first release the bottom pin, take out the safety pin, place it into the hole, and put the safety pin back into position on the opposite side. These are the solar panels on our MVT-3002 surveillance trailer. The 2 panels have a total output of over 700 watts. For optimal solar charging, the panels must be faced true south with nothing obstructing the solar panels from the sun. To raise or lower the solar panels, you must first release the safety pin, hold the weight of the solar panels, and lift up to release the pin, lower to the desired height. With the holes aligned, insert the safety pin back into place, release the weight, and lock it back in. When charging the unit with shore power charging, you must use the 110 AC outlet here. The main battery breaker must be on, and with the battery breaker on and shore power connected, you will then need to check the solar charge controller to make sure you see the battery voltage is rising. This is the main battery box, which holds two 12-volt DC batteries combined for a total 24-volt DC system. This is our base model, but it can also be equipped with network switches, routers, relays, and more. Here, you have your positive and negative battery terminals that must be connected for operation. You then have your battery disconnect switch with two colors, red and green. For operation, it must be pointed in the green color block, and for storage, it must be pointed to the red color block. Next, you have your IOTA, which handles the AC to DC current for shore power charging. Moving over, you have the solar charge controller. This handles the system load and solar input. Below that, you have the main breakers. You have the PV or solar for the solar panels, the battery for the main battery banks, the winch for the electric winch, and the load for all the devices powered by the unit. For full operation, you must have the PV or solar breaker on, the battery breaker on, and the load breaker on. The winch breaker should only be on when raising or lowering the mast. Before storing the trailer, switch all breakers off and turn the battery disconnect to red so it doesn't drain. If the trailer will be stored for an extended period of time, disconnect the batteries. To close the lid, lift the lid until you can release the support. Lower the support, lower the lid, and then lock it into place. Make sure the mast is lowered and park the trailer in a shaded or covered area. Finally, deploy the outriggers for stability and you're ready for storage. That's a quick overview of our MVT-3002 surveillance trailer, its key components, and how to power it up for operation. For more information and technical support, please reach out to us at support@ivcco.com.